Melbourne amidst this national leadership talk. Let's have a listen in.
And it's remarkable that it appears he'll still be sitting on the front bench when Parliament resumes tomorrow. It is the case that Bridget McKenzie's the only sports player to ever be sacked for following the instructions of her coach. It's very clear that the Prime Minister's office was involved in this. It's clear that there was rorting, and that was found by the independent Auditor General. And for the Prime Minister to just dismiss the independent report of the Auditor General because he has something from his former Chief of Staff which conveniently lets everyone else off the hook means that there needs to be a full and proper inquiry into this sorry saga. Well, look, this is a coalition that's in chaos. They have no plan for the economy. They had no plan to deal with the bushfire crisis. They have a plan just about themselves, and that's what the sports rort saga showed. All about themselves, not about the national interest. And the idea that they are contemplating bringing Barnaby Joyce back as the Deputy Prime Minister just shows how low they have sunk. They have a choice between various people who've been discredited in the past, but then again, you've had Stuart Robert brought back, you've had Susan Ley brought back, and of course, Bridget McKenzie, I'm sure, has been given a nod and a wink. If she goes quietly, she'll be brought back sometime in the future. So it's quite bizarre that Barnaby Joyce could be considered to be a future Deputy Prime Minister as well as one who's a past Deputy Prime Minister. Can I say that as a former Deputy Prime Minister, Barnaby Joyce's presence there devalued the currency, and I don't want to see that happen again. Well, of course they should release the agent's report. Once again, this government pretends it has all these precedents, like that it just ignores. Whether it's a precedent about notifying who's actually running the country as acting Prime Minister, whether it's a precedent that they had two positions on yesterday morning in an hour over whether people would have to pay for the flight from Wuhan, or whether it be this precedent. It's very clear that there needs to be the report released, because it's just a farce. The existing provisions for grants mean that when there is a change in ministerial intervention, they have to notify the reasons to the Department of Finance. They have to go through various procedures of transparency that are there now that have been ignored. Phil Gages, if he doesn't know that, then I don't know how he has got the job as the head of Prime Minister and Cabinet. It's quite farcical, this whole exercise. We absolutely will be seeking to establish a Senate inquiry, and I would have thought that anyone who's concerned about integrity of taxpayer funds will vote for that inquiry. It's very clear as well that this is a reminder of why we need a National Integrity Commission, and perhaps it's a reminder too of why, in spite of the fact that the government promised us one in 2018, we still haven't got one. Thanks very much.